Do you ever come across a book, an article, a video, and feel like someone is talking or writing specifically to you? Like it's almost uncomfortable how well this stranger seems to know your life? That is the kind of experience I had as I read the book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. In it, John writes that all my worst moments are when I'm in a hurry. Love, joy, and peace are all incompatible with hurry. I don't know about you, but I could sum up my worst self as my hurried self. I mean, when I'm in a hurry, I'm impatient, I'm irritable, I'm anxious and selfish. I'm more likely to compromise, and I'm less likely to experience connection, peace, or virtually any positive emotion, all because I'm in a hurry. Now, unfortunately for you and I, we live in one of the most difficult cultures ever if we want to do something about this. Did you know a recent study found that the average iPhone user touches his or her phone 2,617 times a day? And a survey from Microsoft found that 77% of adults answered yes when asked, when nothing is occupying my attention, the first thing I do is reach for my phone. We have an endless amount of things to do, content to consume, people to see, money to make, things our kids must be involved in or they'll fall behind in life. We pack 48 hours of stuff into a 24-hour day. To be quite honest, one of the reasons quarantine was so stressful on a lot of us was because we had to stop. And we didn't know what to do with all of the time we were given from all the canceled things in our packed schedules. It drove us crazy. I think we have lost the ability to slow down. And when we slow down, anxiety can creep in and we begin to worry about what else we should do or be, or what we might be missing out on. Being busy makes us feel important and is a way to keep us distracted from confronting the deeper and sometimes more difficult things in our lives. Corrie ten Boom once said that if the devil can't make you sin, he'll make you busy. There's truth in that. Both sin and busyness have the exact same effect. They cut off our connection to God, to other people, and even to our own soul. When we choose to eliminate hurry, we are choosing to prioritize not only connection, but also presence. And the more present I am to the now and to the people I am in with the moment, the more joy I tap into. Today, I want to eliminate or reduce the things that prevent me from living in the present. Whether that means I turn off notifications on my phone when I'm having lunch with a friend, or I leave my phone somewhere it won't distract me when I get home from work. Something I still need to work on. This means I might take an extra minute before I get out of my car when I arrive home from work to make sure I've stopped thinking about work and start thinking about my family before I walk into my house. Observe the wisest people you know in life, and you'll realize they seem to go at a slower pace than everyone else. The same was true of Jesus. His schedule was full, but he was never hurried, never absent. He prioritized rest and solitude so that he could stay connected and stay present. Jesus says in John 10:10 that I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Implication, a full life isn't found in a full schedule. It's found by resting fully in Jesus. In Matthew 11, he actually says, "Come to me if you're weary and tired, and I will give you rest." I think there are a lot of practical things that we can do to help us eliminate or at least reduce the hurry in our lives. Some of which I've already mentioned. Some of which could just be scheduling less and saying no to the things that aren't most important in life. But I don't know how to slow down and fight the temptation to stay in a state of hurry without scheduling consistent times to get in the right mindset. For myself, I try and set aside time every morning to practice being still, clearing my thoughts, remembering who God is, and focusing on questions like, what am I feeling today? What am I afraid of? What do I know is true? And what am I grateful for? These questions help me slow down and have the right mindset as I work towards eliminating hurry in the day ahead. Perhaps you might consider setting aside a specific day of the week for rest, which in the church world we call a Sabbath. In culture, we just call the idea unrealistic. But you never know, as impossible as it sounds, you may find yourself not only more engaged the other 6 days of the week, but also more peaceful, more loving, more patient, more joyful, and experience for yourself a life that is just more full and more satisfying. You may think you can't afford to slow down, and I get it. I've been there and I'm still there some days. But because I'm for you, I'd like to suggest that perhaps you can't afford not to.